The Silk Road, made by Bobban. Intro. The Silk Road was a system of small trading routes that extended from north-central China to the Mediterranean region, such as Antioch, Syria. The Silk Road expanded to more than 4,000 miles all around Asia. Where did its name come from? The Silk Road mainly got its name from a Chinese silk, which was a highly treasured product that traders transported to all the routes of the Silk Road. Opening of the Silk Road. The development of the Silk Road was mainly caused by the Han Dynasty. A Chinese explorer, Zhang Qian, is also often called the father of the Silk Road. His expedition's original mission was to form a partnership with the Western civilians. Although his mission failed, he helped discover new cultures from many places. After his technically successful journey, more and more Chinese traders uncovered more trading paths that led to the connecting to bigger systems. This is what we call the Silk Road. Why was silk such a valuable item in the Silk Road? Mainly, Chinese silk was popular in the Silk Road because silk was the only thing Chinese could create. Silk was a very useful item. It was smooth and perfect for almost any condition. In order to preserve the importance of silk, merchants and traders in China had to keep silk and the process of making it a secret. Chinese silk was very detailed and it had a variety of colors. It was smooth and luxurious, but very expensive. Rome's trades in the Silk Road. When Romans saw the soft, luxurious silk, they were astonished and went wild for the item. They first sought out a war near the Euphrates River and saw the many vibrant silk banners. The Romans also had something of equal value that Chinese also treasured: glassware. Chinese were equally stunned by how this item looked. Eastern Silk Road. According to Chapter 24, the Eastern Silk Road connected Luang to Kashgar in the western of the Taklamakan Desert. When traveling through the Eastern Silk Road, people could either travel a northern or southern way to cross the desert. Traveling through this route was also very dangerous. Some examples might be natural disasters like sandstorms, or criminals might ambush people going through. Camels were a great travel resource since it helped carry items and was used as a transportation feature. What was exchanged across the Eastern Silk Road? The main item that was exchanged along the Eastern Silk Road was silk, since it was both weightless and beneficial. Additional things that were traded was Chinese dishware, jewelry, ornaments, and decorative boxes. All of these were traded for horses and jades from Central Asia, and spices from India. Here is a map of the Eastern Silk Road. Western Silk Road. The Western Silk Road consisted of the main points like Kashgar and ended in places like Antioch. Traveling this route was not easy. There were mountains that were narrow and risky, and deserts where dangerous animals inhabit. It was even called the Trail of Bones in that part of the route since many people died going through. What was exchanged in the Western Silk Road? There were traders from various places like Egypt, Persia, and Arabia. They traded items like cosmetics and carpets. Traders from Rome mainly traded for silk and asbestos. In exchange, they traded glassware like vases and trays. Romans also traded large amounts of gold for silk. Traders from Central Asia traded slaves for things like dyes and metal items. Here is a map of the Western Silk Road. Cultural exchanges along the Silk Road. Traders and merchants not only traded items throughout the Silk Road, they learned universal traditions and cultural beliefs. They also learned how to make items that were from other countries. What did China exchange? The Chinese exchanged and introduced foods and spices such as grapes, cucumbers, pomegranates, walnuts, sesame, and coriander. The Chinese later shared the process of making silk. What did the West exchange? The West primarily exchanged fruits and flowers like roses, oranges, peaches, pears, peonies, and azaleas. Things that were introduced to the West were the process of making silk and topics like diets, gardening, and agriculture. What did India exchange? India's popular trades mostly consist of spices and ivory, but India also shared their religion too. This religion was Buddhism, and when it came to China, it expanded quickly and brought Buddhist sacred texts. Summary. The Silk Road was a network of trading routes that connected to the east and west. The name came from the infamous Chinese silk, which was smooth and luxurious. People most importantly traded items along here such as Chinese silk, Roman glassware, and jade. The Eastern Silk Road mainly traded Chinese silk and dishware, whereas the Western Silk Road traded glassware and detailed vases. Not only did they trade items, but they had cultural exchanges. For example, India extended the religion of Buddhism to China, or the process of making silk and glassware.